So here we have seen that Lorentz magnetic force is defined through this formula QVB sin theta in unit vector n, where unit vector n represent the direction of the force perpendicular to this plane. The nature of this magnetic force basically depends on the V, depends on the theta. If V is equal to 0, magnetic force is equal to 0. What is it means? It means if the charge particle is in rest position, a stationary charge, the magnetic force on that will be 0. Magnetic force is applicable only when the charge particle is moving. So when V is equal to 0, magnetic force is equal to 0. When theta, this theta is equal to 0, parallel to the magnetic field, when theta is equal to 0, parallel to the magnetic field or anti-parallel to the magnetic field, when theta is equal to 0 and theta is equal to 180 degree, in that case what will happen? If the moving charge particle follow the direction of the magnetic field, charge particle is moving towards the direction of the magnetic field. If suppose magnetic field direction is from north is this side, south is there, so this is the direction of the magnetic field and charge is moving into the same direction. This situation is like this, theta is 0, and when the charge particle moving anti-parallel to the direction of the magnetic field, then what will be the magnetic field? Then that time sin theta contribution will be equal to 0 and magnetic force again will be equal to 0. So it means when the charge particle is in stationary form and the charge particle moving parallel or anti-parallel to the magnetic field, in both these situations the Lorentz magnetic force will be equal to 0. So there is no contribution of the magnetic force into these particular situations. Situation number 1, when velocity of that charge particle is equal to 0, and situation number 2, if the particle is moving parallel or anti-parallel to the magnetic field, in that case also this magnetic force is equal to 0. But when theta is equal to 90 degree in this particular situation, when theta is 90 degree, it means when the charge particle enter into the uniform magnetic field perpendicularly, then that time this magnetic force will be maximum. Fm will be maximum. This magnetic force will be maximum and it will be equal to QVB, where theta is 90 degree. So the maximum force on the charge particle due to the magnetic field, uniform magnetic field, will be Q, V and P. So this is the magnetic force. Now the total Lorentz force is equal to the force of electric force on that charge particle and this one, sum of these two. So one can write here that Lorentz force is equal to F Lorentz force equal to electric force on the charge particle, that moving charge particle, and the magnetic force. So this is Q, E is the electric force, this Q, V cross B in vector form. So this Q, E plus V cross B. A small bracket, and you can write here like this one. So this is your Lorentz force. So Lorentz force is the sum of the two forces, electric force and magnetic force. Nature and the effect of the parameters you have seen in case of electric force and in case of magnetic force. When you analyze the magnetic force, then that time there are two important things. One is the velocity of the charged particle, and second is this particular angle. These are two only variables. Magnetic field is uniform, that is constant. So there are only two parameters, theta and V. So when you will change the V or theta, the magnetic force basically change. And in the presence of electric and magnetic field, which basically we use into the cyclotron, then that time the total force on the charged particle will be Lorentz force, Q E plus V cross B. So this is our Lorentz force. But here one more situation. In only this particular case, magnetic force, you have seen that when a moving charged particle enter into the into the uniform magnetic field, basically it follows the circular path. So here one more important point. What is that? This is basically helix. A charged particle in a uniform magnetic field moves or travels by this way. How and why? To explain this particular picture or this kind of phenomena or this kind of effect which positive charged particle realize into the magnetic field, we break up the velocity of that charged particle into two components. One is parallel to the magnetic field and second is perpendicular to the magnetic field. Parallel component of the velocity with the magnetic field. You see that you know now, if velocity is parallel to the magnetic field, then the force on that charged particle will be zero. But we are here breaking the velocity into two components, resolving into two components. One is parallel and second is perpendicular. So this component of the velocity is parallel to the magnetic field, and hence there will be no magnetic force. Force will be because of this component, perpendicular component, which is to the magnetic field. So as a result, what will happen? Particle, as soon as particle enter into the uniform magnetic field, the horizontal component, there will be no any force, and a force will be perpendicular to this one. So as a result, this this charged particle follow a circular path and follow this particular tendency. When the horizontal component and perpendicular component join together. So helix is the result of these two velocity components. So these are the two pictures related to the moving charge particle into a uniform magnetic field and uniform electric field. Lorentz force and in the presence of magnetic field.